Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari.
Jaya Gopi Janvallabha, Jaya Girivaradari, Jaya Girivaradari.
Jaya Gopi Janvallabha, Jaya Girivaradari, Jaya Girivaradari.
Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana,
Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana.
Yamuna Tira Vanachari,
Yamuna Tira
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Jaya Radha Madhava, Radha Madhava Radhe.
Jaya Radha Madhava, Radha Madhava Radhe.
Jaya Krishna Balaram, Jaya Krishna Balaram, Krishna Balaram, Jaya Krishna Balaram.
Jaya Krishna Balaram, Krishna Balaram, Krishna Balaram, Jaya Krishna Balaram.
Nitai Gora Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gora Hari Bol,
Nitai Gora Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gora Hari Bol.
Jai Krishna Kanhaiya Lal ki jai, Jai Radha Madhav ki jai.
So, Hare Krishna, everybody. Thank you so much for joining and hosting. So, I'd like to introduce everybody to Shavi, our superstar here. She's only 8 years old, but she's actually really amazing. She knows the whole of the 15th chapter of the Bhagavad Gita, and she's now learning the 12th chapter, which is one chapter which we recite every day this month. So, Shavi, I don't know if you know, this is Geeta, and there's Anjalimataji there.
Hare Krishna, Shavi.
And then on this side, I don't know which side is it for you, but it's on my side is this side. This is Gayatri, and this is Kamal. Kamal, Gayatri. And do you, Anjalimataji, do you know Gayatri and Kamal?
Yeah, I know Auntie. Yeah, very well.
Yes,
Okay.
yes,
Because they
used to come a long time.
Yeah, long time back. Time back.
You're right.
Fantastic. So, what we do, Kamal, and Gayatri, we recite this 12th chapter of the Bhagavad Gita. Shavi, how many do you know? How many slokas do you know now?
5.
5. My goodness. Hey, Krishna. That's amazing.
2 in 1 day. Wow.
2 in 1 day. So we will recite this because it's such an important chapter. It's called Bhakti Yoga. It's called a devotional service. And this month we will give a little explanation as to why we are celebrating this month. And then we are actually going through a little bit systematically through a Krishna book by Srila Prabhupada. And we will try to tackle a few chapters from that in pictorial form. So hopefully we won't put anybody to sleep. It's almost bedtime for me, but anyway. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
एवं सततयुक्ताये भक्तास्तां पर्युपासते ये चाप्यक्षरम् अव्यक्तं तेषां के योगवित्तमः.
You're welcome to read the English as well if you want to, okay?
Arjuna inquired, which are considered to be more perfect, those who are always properly engaged in your devotional service, or those who worship the impersonal Brahman, the unmanifested? Shri Bhagavanu Acha Maya Veshamano Ye Mam Nityayukta Upasate Shraddhaya Paryupetaste Me Yukta Tamamataha. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, those who fix their minds on my personal form and are always engaged in worshipping me with the great and transcendental faith are considered by me to be most perfect.
So just a very, just a very quick explanation. Arjun is asking first verse, what is better, to worship your personal form or your impersonal, unmanifested form, that which we can't see, the light that comes from you? And Krishna is very clearly answering that those who are the most perfect are those who worship my personal form. So Krishna continues with that reasoning in the next few verses. Okay, sorry.
Avyaktam paryupasate sarvatra kamachintyam cha kutastam achalam dhruvam sanniyam yendriya granmam sarvatra sarvabhuddhayaha te prapnuvanti mameva sarvabhuta hite rataha. But those who fully worship the unmanifested, that which lies beyond the perception of the senses, the all-pervading, inconceivable, unchanging, fixed and immovable, the impersonal conception of the absolute truth, by controlling the various senses and being equally disposed to everyone, such persons engaged in the welfare of all, at last achieve me. Kleshodhikatarastesham avyaktasaktachetasam avyakta higatir dukkham tehavapir avapyate. For those whose minds are attached to the unmanifested, impersonal feature of the Supreme, advancement is very troublesome. To make progress in that discipline is always difficult for those who are embodied.
Well done, Shaivi. The lines that you get stuck on, I get stuck on as well. Sanniyam yendriya gramam. Oh, I got it that time. Devhadbir avapyate. Okay, I'm getting it now. I'm learning from you. Yetu sarvani karmani mahi sannyasa matpara ananyena yogena mam dhyayanta upasate tesham aham samudata mrityu samsara sagarat bhavami nachirat partha Maya Veshita Chetasam.
Those who worship me, giving up all their activities unto me, and being devoted to me without deviation, engaged in devotional service, and always meditating upon me, having fixed their minds upon me, O son of Pritha, for them I am the swift deliverer from the ocean of birth and death.
So this is the where Krishna is explaining to Arjun that that person who does worship my personal form, for him, I am a swift deliverer from the ocean of birth and death. So he's indicating very clearly that one should worship his personal form, not his impersonal, unmanifested form. And then the next 3 or 4 verses, Krishna explains about how flexible he is in terms of our bhakti. So let's see what he's saying. Mayeva manadatsva mai buddhim nivasaya nivasasya se mayeva atha urdhvam na samsaya.
Fix your mind upon me, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and engage all your intelligence in me. Thus you will live in me, always, without a doubt.
Samudatam nasaknosi mai stiram abhyasa yogena tato mamichaptum dhananjaya.
My dear Arjuna, O wonder of wealth, if you cannot fix your mind upon me without deviation, then follow the regulative principles of Bhakti Yoga. In this way, develop a desire to attain me.
Abhyasa piyasamartasi
Matkarma paramo bhava
madatam api karmani kurvam siddhi avapyasasi.
You cannot practice the regulations of Bhakti Yoga, then just try to work for me, because by working for me, you will come to the perfect stage.
Athayvadapi ashoktosi kartum madhyogam ashitaha sarva karma phalatyagam
tatra kuru yatmavan.
If, however, you are unable to work in this consciousness of me, then try to act giving up all results of your work and try to be self-situated.
Shreyo hi jnanam abhyasaj jnanat dhyanam visishyate dhyanat karma phalatyagas tyagat shanti anantaram.
If you cannot take to this practice, then engage yourself in the cultivation of knowledge. Better than knowledge, however, is meditation, and better than meditation is renunciation of the fruits of action. For by such renunciation, one can attain peace of mind.
Very good. So in these 5 verses, Krishna is going from give your mind to me, attach your mind to me, and in that way you will become completely perfect. Okay? He's saying if you can't do that, if you can't focus your mind on me, because this is Kali Yuga, it's very difficult, then follow the regulatory principles of Bhakti Yoga. Chant my names, read about me, hear about me, associate with my devotees. Okay? If you can't do that, then work for me. Oh, if you work for me, okay, work for others, but then don't be attached to the fruits of your labor. It's not yours anyway. Oh, you can't even do that. In that case, meditate on me, and I will show you the way. Oh, even that's too difficult. Okay, at least just get some knowledge about me. Read about me. Read the Bhagavad Gita. That's the minimum we can do. So Krishna is being very, very flexible with us so that we can come to him slowly even. The next 8 verses describe the Bhakta Astakam, how he glorifies his own devotees. Advaita sarva bhutanam
Maitra karuna evacha nirmamo nirhankara samadukha sukha shami santushta satatam yogi yatatma dridha nishchaya mayarpita manobodhi yomat bhakta same priya.
One who is not envious but is a kind friend to all living entities, who does not think himself a proprietor and is free from false ego, who is equal in both happiness and distress, who is tolerant, always satisfied, self-controlled, and engaged in devotional service with determination, his mind and intelligence fixed on me. Such a devotee of mine is very dear to me.
Yasmanna dvijate loko, lokano dvijate chaya. Harsamarsa payodvege, mukto yasacha me priya.
By whom no one is put into difficulty, and who is not disturbed by anyone, who is equipoised in happiness and distress, fear and anxiety, is very dear to me.
Anepeksha suche daksha, udasino gata vyatha, sarvaramba parityagi, yo mad bhakta same priya.
A devotee who is not dependent on the ordinary course of activities, who is pure, expert, without cares, free from all pains, and not striving for some result, is very dear to me.
Yo na harshati na dveshti, na sochati na kankshati, subha ashubha parityagi, bhakti manya same priya.
One who neither rejoices nor grieves, who neither laments nor desires, and who renounces both auspicious and inauspicious things. Such a devotee is very dear to me.
Samasatru cha mitra cha, tatha manopapanoya, sitoshna sukha dukheshu, samasanga vivarjitaha, tulya ninda sute moni, santusto yena kenachit, aniketa stira mate, bhaktiman me priyo naraha.
One who is equal to friends and enemies, who is equipoised in honor and dishonor, heat and cold, happiness and distress, fame and infamy, who is always free from contaminating association, always silent and satisfied with anything, who doesn't care for any residence, who is fixed in knowledge, and who is engaged in devotional service. Such a person is very dear to me.
Yetu dharmamritam idam, yathoktam paryupasate, shadhana mat parama, bhaktaste ativa me priya.
Those who follow this imperishable path of devotional service and who completely engage themselves with faith, making me the supreme goal, are very, very dear to me.
Bhagavad Gita ki jai.
Jai.
12th chapter ki jai.
Jai.
Devotional service ki jai. Bhakti yoga ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Jai.
Shavi ki jai.
Jai.
Thank you so much, Shavi. That was incredible. And I want all the devotees to bless this child so she can progress on her wonderful bhakti to the Lord. Thank you so much, Shavi. Amazing. So you already learned 5. Wow. And this chapter is, do you find it a little easier than the 15th chapter? It's much easier, actually. I can't even read the 15th chapter with the book, let alone try to memorize it. But this one is a little bit easier. So well done. Thank you so much, Shavi. Okay, so do you want to welcome your guests, your friends, your relatives? Anybody like to? Anjalimataji or Gayatri?
Yes, thanks a lot. I'm grateful that you joined today, and I'm sure Lord Krishna will bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Gayatri, would you like to? Kamal, would you like to greet anybody?
So, your friend's name? They would have come.
I can't see.
Okay, maybe they'll come a bit later.
Yeah, because they all are like, mute, they can't see.
Yeah, I know. They mute and they also hide themselves.
That's what, it's hiding,
That's okay, we'll find them later. So I wanted to just give a little explanation because I think there's some new people here of why we celebrate this month so much. This month is the month of Damodar, month of Kartik, very famous in Bharat, especially in the holy places, Vrindavan. And it started on last Saturday, and it's going to end at the end of November. So this is the whole month. Normally we have one day of festivities, Krishna's Janmashtami or Radhastami, but this is different. This is a whole month of festivals. And sometimes you do Ekadashi and you might, it might not go so well because you're struggling that day. But this is not just one day. This is a whole month, which is really great because Krishna has given us the opportunity to do a lot of bhakti in this month. It said any bhakti we do in this month is magnified 1,000 times. So we should try to do as much as we can in this month. And it said that if in this month we take up some vrat, then it's something that we can, if we do it for 1 month, it's possible that we might be able to continue with that vrat. So for example, some devotees chant more. So if they're doing 1 round of Mahamantra, they do 2 rounds. But they will find after a whole month of doing 2 rounds, hey, that was easy. Let us continue. So this is the idea of doing these vrats, to improve our devotional qualities and practices. It's the month when actually Mother Yashoda binds Krishna. And this is a really incredible pastime. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, the one who is the origin of everything. His belly is the source of this whole universe. Not just this universe, all the other universes. And yet Mother Yashoda managed to bind him, bind his belly to this wooden mortar. Extraordinary activity. Why did she bind him? He was naughty. Normally, she would hear these rumors about his naughtiness, but this time he was really naughty at home. Big mistake. She ran after him with a stick, and he was truly scared. The one who everybody else is scared of, death is scared of him. Death personified is scared of Krishna, and we are scared of death. But here, he's scared of his mother. This is really quite incredible pastime. And there's a lot of deep understanding behind it. And we are actually doing seminars at 3 o'clock at the weekends, explaining this in a lot of detail. So today we did, tomorrow we will do as well. And she tried to tie the rope, and he showed his divinity. Every time she would try to tie him, it was always 2 fingers short. She got more rope. They had 900,000 cows. She got all that rope, put it around Krishna, and it was always 2 fingers short. And the acharyas, they tell us that the reason for the 2 fingers short is one, that, is Shavi there?
Yeah.
Shavi, what are the 2 reasons?
Because number 1 is mercy, and number 2 is effort.
Well done, Shavi. Effort means?
You're putting lots of hard work doing it, and you're getting really sweaty because you're doing a lot of it.
Lovely, lovely. Well done. That's right. We put the effort in, and then Krishna will show his daya, his mercy. There's no formula actually to calculate Krishna's mercy. But if we put the effort in, his mercy will surely flow. And it did. He allowed her to tie him. And then again, he showed his divinity. He took that wooden water that he was tied to, and he brought down 2 trees from whom 2 devatas came. They're the sons of Kuvera, Manigriva and Nalakuvera. And they had been cursed to be trees by Narad Muni because they had been a little offensive. But that curse was a blessing because they got the darshan of Krishna. They were very, very fortunate. So this month, every day we offer a lamp to Krishna and Mother Yashoda as well. It's also a known for actually being the month of Radha Rani. This is the special month of Radha Rani, and it's known as Urja Vrat. And Urja means Shakti, and that is Shrimati Radha Rani. So any tapasya that we do and any bhakti that we do, actually it's the mercy of Shrimati Radha Rani that is happening. So we're really fortunate. And a lot of things happened in this month. For example, Sharad Purnima last Saturday is considered to be in many ways the beginning of this month. And Radha Kund, Shyam Kund happening tomorrow. They appeared in this month, and that festival is taking place tomorrow. So if you get a chance, please join us at 7:30 tomorrow at Anjalimataji's home, and we will be having darshan of Radha and Radha Kund, because we're actually going to make, or Jayanti is actually going to make it today, or tonight, tomorrow, probably tomorrow. Diwali is also celebrated in this month, next Saturday, and Govardhan Puja, the day after, which is Sunday, next Sunday, 15th of November. Our divine grace Srila Prabhupada, he left for the spiritual world in this month, and Krishna took the cows in the forest for the first time in this month. Tulsi Vivaha took place in this month, and 2 Ekadashis, Ram and Uttana Ekadashi, very important days to fast. First one is next Wednesday. So if devotees are able to do Ekadashi in this month, it's advisable. It's very easy to fast, and it's very beautiful to fast as well. So this month we can do extra things, offer ghee lamp every day, sing Damodarastikam. We will do that in a few minutes. Chant extra rounds of Mahamantra. Read Bhagavad Gita, 12th chapter. Very, very important. As we read today, this chapter has got so much nectar in it. Because Krishna is giving so many options, and he's talking about the qualities he likes in a devotee. You can read this Gopi Gita. We did that today. It's such a beautiful prayer. And do some vrat, some fast. Some devotees eat once a day, some eat no grains throughout the month. So you can do different things according to your capacity. There's no compulsory that you have to do this or you will go to hell. No, this is all about going back to the spiritual world. So we do it voluntarily with love, and we offer it to Krishna. I'm fasting for your pleasure, my Lord. But one thing which is really good to do, more bhakti and less gossip, less television, less social media. So, and more Zoom, but spiritual Zoom, of course. So we also wanted to share Krishna Leela. Actually, are there any questions before we move on to Krishna Leela? Okay. If there's no questions, then let's have a look at Krishna Leela. We've reached chapter 11. There's 90 chapters in the Krishna book. It's the biggest canto, 10th canto. Prabhupada has given us a fantastic gift. He's given a summary of Krishna, the 10th canto in this Krishna book. So we're in chapters 11. We're going to try to cover all 4 chapters. I'm going to move it at quite a speed. So I hope that's okay. We're aiming to finish the whole Krishna book by the end of Kartik Mass. So let's try. Krishna's pastimes was so sweet. The control of the source of everything was serving Nanda Maharaj. He would bring shoes on his head for Nanda Maharaj. It's such a sweet pastime. Why does he do this? To show us his sweetness. We know God is great, divine, but that doesn't necessarily make us fall in love with him. But when we can see his sweetness, his gorgeous attitude, his humility, his love, then we can fall in love with him. This pastime also is described in 11th chapter. This fruit vendor came one time, and she saw Krishna. Krishna came out. He put out his little hands, give me some fruit. So she put as much fruit as she could in his hands. And she said, you should bring some money for me. So he took the fruit inside. He brought out some money. But actually it wasn't money, it was some rice. And most of it fell out of his hand by the time he reached to her. And he gave her whatever he had, little bit. she was so enamored by him. She gave him more fruit to take away, even though she didn't get anything back in return. And then later, when she looked in her basket, she saw jewels. So this is Krishna. This is how he works. We give him our heart, our love. He'll give us much more than we can ever handle. And Mother Yashoda always looked forward to seeing him, because sometimes he would go and play with his friends, and they'll play and play and play and play and play. And he would not come back for long periods of time. And Mother Yashoda would then scare him into coming into the home. Unfortunately, we don't have time to go through this, but this is such a wonderful pastime. One time he wouldn't come in because they were just playing and playing with his friends. So she incited him. She scared him, in fact. She said, there's a monster out here, and if you don't come in, he's going to come and eat you. His name is Hobilo. She made it up. And he didn't realize he then would run inside and hide behind her sari. This is the Supreme Personality of Godhead playing these wonderful pastimes. This is another wonderful picture. And oh yes, at the age of 2 years, 2 months, they moved from Gokul because there were so many monsters and demons coming to harass Krishna. They moved to Vrindavan. They packed up and left. And at that time, Krishna, he was given charge of looking after the calves, and the calves were so happy, and everybody was happy. The forest flowers would blossom, even if it wasn't the right season. The fruits would just automatically ripen. They just would do anything they could to serve Krishna. When he was 2 years, 5 months, he had the opportunity to take the calves out into for the grazing. And he loves Gomata. We can't even think about Gomata, but he can't live without Gomata. Look at his attitude, just the most adorable. And then Vatsasura came in the form of a calf. He was a demon. He came and Krishna delivered him. He looked cute, but Krishna wasn't fooled. This calf was Vatsasura, a demon. Krishna grabbed him and swirled him. And usually these demons would come around about lunchtime, when it was lunchtime. So what he would do, it would be a little bit of a break from their playing. He would give the demon a hard time, maybe smash it against the tree. And from the tree would come out all these delicious fruits, which would fall out. And they would have that as part of their lunch. So it was all part of a nice sequence. It wasn't really a disturbing element in their pastimes. It actually enhanced their pastimes. So another demon came, Bakasura, the stork demon. He tried to swallow Krishna, and his friends were shocked. He did swallow him, in fact. But Krishna became unbearably hot inside the stork, and Bakasura had to vomit him out. And Krishna split his beaks and destroyed or liberated Bakasura. This is the beauty of Krishna. He doesn't kill, he liberates. He gives them salvation. He can't do anything wrong. So even when he kills, they actually attain the spiritual world, because you can't kill anybody anyway, because we're all eternal spirit souls. But what he does to those spirit souls who come to harm him, he purifies them by touching them, and they end up in the spiritual world. It is quite incredible. And they would play all day along the Yamuna, and we sung this song, Yamuna Tira Vanachari, with his cowherd friends. One day, there was another demon, Agasura. So we had Vatsasura, we had Bakasura, now we got Agasura. And he was like a huge cave. And all the cowherd boys, they walked in thinking that it was a cave. Krishna knew otherwise. And then they all fainted inside Agasura because it was some horrible stench coming from his mouth. But Agasura for one moment, he was thinking, oh, these boys are so happy. I wonder what it's like to be with Krishna. Krishna realized that the cowherd boys had gone in, they fainted. He went in and he rescued them. And he also liberated Aghasura. And just because Aghasura, he actually expanded himself so that Aghasura couldn't breathe. And it's described that actually Aghasura received mukti, Swarupya mukti. He received mukti in the sense that he went to the spiritual world because he had that one momentary thought, wonder what it's like to be Krishna's friend. That was enough. Krishna didn't need any more excuses. We'll take him to the spiritual world. This is the kindness of Krishna. And he always protects his devotees. After killing Aghasura, they had a fantastic lunch, as always. And we'll talk about that a little bit later, I think. Every cowherd boy was thinking, Krishna is just with me alone. Krishna could expand himself to be with every single cowherd boy, to make everybody feel special. This is the beauty of Krishna. And he's doing that with us right now. He's Paramatma within our heart. So there's two souls in this body, the Atma and the Paramatma. Krishna is with us as well. And if we are willing to have a dialogue with him, it can be a one-to-one dialogue. Ah, yes. So is this, let me just see how much there is. Okay, not much. Very good, very good. So what happened? This is a phenomenal pastime, the last pastime. They were having a picnic. They were enjoying. Lord, the devatas would look at them having a picnic. They knew Krishna was God, but sometimes it was really hard to accept that. Especially one pastime that took place. This is Madhumangal, the fat Brahman friend of Krishna. He was such a comedian. He would make Krishna laugh and laugh. And vice versa, Krishna would make him laugh. He had a fondness for laddus. At one time, Krishna asked him, share your laddu with me. But Madhumangal, or was it yogurt? I can't remember now exactly what it was. Or gulab jamun, something like that. Something juicy. And Madhumangal said, no, I'm not going to. He put everything in his mouth. And at that time, Krishna squeezed his mouth and the juice came out and it went all over Krishna. And Krishna was licking the juice and saying, ah, delicious. And Brahma, he was looking. Lord Brahma is the creator of this universe, the material universe. He was looking and he was thinking, can that really be Krishna? How can he eat the remnants of his devotees if he's Krishna? Like he was. And that remnant came straight out of the mouth of Madhumangal. He couldn't believe it. So he thought, let me test it. He actually stole all of the cowherd boys and the calves. Everybody was gone. Now, Brahma's lifetime is long. His 1 second is worth 1 year. So he stole them for 1 second. He looked back. He stole them. He looked back. But they were all there still. What Krishna had done, he had expanded himself as every single gopa and every single calf. Brahma couldn't believe it. 1 year of human life has passed. But Krishna is still, all the coward boy, I thought I stole them. Then he realized, oh my goodness, this is the Supreme Personality. He's expanded himself. And in that 1 year, all of the mothers and the fathers used to feel so much affection for their sons. And the cows used to feel so much affection for the calves. And Balaram was thinking, what's going on here? Because he wasn't here in that pastime. He didn't come for some reason. I think it was his birthday or something. So he didn't come. So for 1 year, he was looking and thinking, why is there so much affection from the mothers to the cowherd boys and the cows to the calves? And he asked Krishna, what's going on? And Krishna told him, Brahma has stolen the calves and I've expanded myself. And they are actually showing their affection to me. So this is the Supreme Lord. We think we have affection for our children, etc. But actually, our real affection is meant for Krishna. the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And this is a picture showing the affection that the cowherd boys and cows had for the calves. And then Brahma realized he made a terrible mistake, and he came and he apologized. Krishna was 3 years and 11 months at that time. Wonderful, wonderful pastime. And it's called the Brahma Vimohana pastime, where Brahma was a little bit diluted. And he offered some fantastic praise to the Lord. So thank you so much. That's the end of chapter 14. Are there any questions or any comments? Anything you'd like to share? Oh, Janaki's here. Janaki, anything you'd like to share?
Hari Paul, everyone.
Hare Krishna.
Really nice satsang. No, I think that was really nice. Just love hearing all of those leelas. One of the things is I'm trying to remember all of the demons' names. I often get confused with so it's really nice to look at the pictures and try and learn all the stories. So thank you.
And each demon represents a particular attribute, bad attribute we have. And apparently, if we remember that demon, that attribute also disappears. So these demons, it's good to go through what they did and why they did it, so that it actually, like one of them is is deception. Putana was meant deception. So that deception in us also disappears, you know. So that's interesting. Manoranjan Prabhu, anything you'd like to share?
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, everyone.
Hare Krishna.
Yes, Prabhu, it's a beautiful session again. And yeah, I will just say that this month is extremely pious and beautiful, and we are already receiving the mercy of the Lord by offering lamp to him. So I think if everyone does it, I think we all will be blessed, because association is very strong. And if everyone does it, I think we'll get others mercy to progress in our spiritual journey and life as well. So without taking much time, I know, conscious of time, I will hand back to you. Thank you very much for allowing me to talk. Thank you.
You said a little bit, but actually you said something very, very fundamental, very, very important point. And this is your skill, actually. You summarize the most important aspect of this month. So thank you. It's this offering of the lamp. You're right.
Yes.
In the Puranas, you know, it says this month of Kartik is so dear to Krishna. Sins of thousands of millions of births can perish in half an eye blink if we offer a lamp. That's incredible.
Amazing, amazing month. And I was reading just yesterday that whoever offers a lamp, I think it's considered to be offering more than 100 cows in charity. So
right.
Wow, that's amazing.
Right.
Yeah.
Very good. And it's like performing, if you offer a lamp, it's like you performed all the different yagyas, bathed in all the holy rivers. You've given, it's just the most incredible. No sin can ever impact somebody who's purified by offering a lamp, which is amazing. And attains a spiritual world. That's what we want.
Absolutely.
So we recommend everybody to offer a ghee lamp. If you don't have one right now, then even you can do it within your mind, Manasi Seva. You can, we've got Damodar here. We will highlight him. We will sing this beautiful Damodar. So Manoranjan Prabhu, would you like to sing? We'll just do it the once, but you can just lead the way, right the way through.
The one Damodar Ashtakam, Prabhu? Yes.
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. Okay.
So let's start.
So let me spotlight for everybody. And also, Anjalimataji, are you offering lamp? Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. So what you can do is you can just hold out your hand. Imagine you have a nice lamp in your hand, and then offer it 7 times around Damodar and 7 times around Yashoda. Okay.
In the sky.
And then in the sky as well, 7 times.
Okay, and we can start singing. Okay, Manojan Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu. Thank you. So let's start all as hard as we can to reach the Lord.
Yes.
Namamishwaram Sachidananda Rupam Kundalam Gokule Brajmanam Yashoda Ladhavamanam Paramasramatyantato Drute Gopya.
You can just carry it on, huh?
Okay, just carry on. Okay.
Yeah.
Rudantam Muhurnetra Yugmam Rajantam Karamboja Yugmena Shatanka Netram Muhu Swashikam Patri Rekanka Kanta Stita Grevem Damodaram Bhakti Badam Iti Draksvalila Kunde Swagosham Nimajantam Akyapayantam Dadiyeshi Agneshu Bhaktaye Jitatvam Guna Prematastam Shatavrati Vande Varam Deva Moksham Na Moksham Vadimva Nyam Raneham Vapeshadapira Deva Purnatha Gopala Bala Tada me manasya virastam kimane Idam te mukambojam atyanta nilay Ratam kuntalay snigdha raktasya kopya Muchumbitam bimba raktadaram me Manasya virastam malam lakshilabhe Namo Deva Damodarananta Vishnu Prasido Prabho Dukha Jalapti Magnam Kripa Drishti Vidyati Dinam Batanu Ganesha Mama Jnanam Medyakshidrashya Uperatmaja Buddha Mukhayvayatva Svaya Mochitu Bhakti Bhajokatau Cha Tata Prema Bhaktim Swakame Prayecha Namokshe Graho Mesti Damodareha Namaste Studamne Suradipti Dhamne Tvadiyudarayata Vishwasya Dhamne Namo Radhikaya Tvadiya Priyaya Namo Nandalilaya Devaya Tubhyam Namamishwaram Sachidananda Rupam Lasat Kundalam Gokule Brajmanam Yashoda Bioluk Dadalmanam Paramasramatyantato Te Gopya Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Jaya Jaya Radha Damodara
Radha Damodar Shri Radhe.
Jaya Yashoda Damodara
Dar Yashoda Damodar Radhe.
Jaya Gauranita
Nitai Gauranitai Gauranitai Jaya
Jaya Gaura
Gauranitai
Jaya Prabhupada
Prabhupadai
Prabhupada
Prabhupadai Prabhupadai Srila Prabhupadai
Nitai Gaura
Hari Bol Hari
Hari
Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol.
Thank you so much. Radha Damodar ki jai. Kartik Mas ki jai. So let's read the translation. Manoranjan, you can do the first verse.
Sure, Prabhu. To the Supreme Lord, whose form is the embodiment of eternal existence, knowledge, and bliss, whose shark-shaped earrings are swinging to and fro, who is beautifully shining in the divine realm of Gokula, who I, due to the offense of breaking the pot of yogurt that his mother was churning into butter, and then stealing the butter that was kept hanging from a swing, is quickly running from the wooden grinding mortar in fear of Mother Yashoda, but who has been caught from behind by her, who run after him with greater speed, to that Supreme Lord, Sri Damodara, I offer my humble obeisances.
So Gayatri, would you like to read this number 2? Oh, Kamal.
Oh, sorry. One together.
Seeing the whipping stick in his mother's hand, he is crying and rubbing his eyes again and again with his 2 lotus hands. His eyes are filled with fear, and the necklace of pearls around his neck, which is marked with 3 lines like a conch shell, is shaking because of his quick breathing due to crying. To the Supreme Lord, Sri Damodara, whose belly is bound not with ropes, but with his mother's pure love, I offer my humble obeisances.
Gayatri?
Mataji, like, my eyes is like flashing, so I can't.
No
No
problem.
problem.
No,
Okay.
no. That's okay. That's okay.
Anjalimataji?
As this, he's drowning the inhabitants
Eyes my
Gokula in pools of ecstasy and is revealing to those devotees who are absorbed in knowledge of his supreme majesty and opulence that he is only conquered by devotees whose pure love is imbued with intricacy and is free from all conceptions of awe and reverence. With great love, I again offer my obeisances to Lord Damodara hundreds and hundreds of times. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Geeta?
Yes. Oh Lord, although you are able to give all kinds of benedictions, I do not pray to you for the boon of impersonal liberation, nor the highest liberation of eternal life in Vatigunda, nor any other boon which may be obtained by executing the 9 processes of bhakti. Oh Lord, I simply wish that this form of yours as Bala Gopala in Vrindavan may ever be manifest in my heart. For what is the use to me of any other boon besides this?
Raj, would you like to do number 5?
Raj, wake up.
No, let's
Oh Lord, your lotus face, which is encircled by locks of soft black hair, tingled with red, is kissed again and again by Mother Yashoda, and your lips are reddish like the bimba fruit. May this beautiful vision of your lotus face be ever manifest in my heart. Thousands and thousands of other benedictions are of no use to me. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Janki, you want to do the next one, number 6?
The Supreme Godhead, I offer my obeisances unto you, O Damodar, O Ananta, O Vishnu, O Master, O my Lord, be pleased upon me, by showering your glance of mercy upon me, deliver this poor ignorant fool who is immersed in an ocean of worldly sorrows and become visible to my eyes.
Priti, you want to do number 7?
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
O Damodar, just as the two sons of Kuvera, Manigriva and Nalakuvera, were delivered from the curse of Narad and made into great devotees by you in your form as a baby, tied with a rope to a wooden grinding mortar, in the same way, please give me your own Prema Bhakti. I only long for this and have no desire for any kind of liberation.
Rohit, Prabhupada's warrior.
O Lord Damodara, I first will offer my obeisances to the brilliantly effulgent robe, which means your belly. I then offer my obeisances to your belly, which is about the entire universe. I humbly bow down to your most beloved Srimati Radharani, and I offer all obeisances to you, the Supreme Lord who displays unlimited pastimes.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Damodar
Damodarastakam ki jai.
Jai.
Actually, Jayanti wanted Shevi to read all of them, but she's in big demand, Shevi.
Oh, she would have loved that, Prabhuji.
I said she might be asleep, but she obviously not, huh? Wow.
It's hard, as I said, it's hard to, push them to sleep, actually. I literally have to push them.
Actually, Purnamataji, just show yourself, because she's actually the driving force behind these children learning so nicely. They're twins as well. Ah, very good. She has twins, 5-year-olds, Kartik and Kathan, and they also can recite some of these verses with Chevi. So I'd like to really congratulate you, how you're training your children so nicely,
Thank you very much. We require all your blessings and blessings of Sri Krishna as well,
Yeah.
Because with children, every day is a different ball game.
It's a different ball game, especially as they're so young. Yeah, no, I agree with you. And your sister hasn't joined recently. Hopefully tomorrow.
Yes, I think they have some Diwali celebration going on.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Okay.
yeah, her children are like taking part in some online activities.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
unfortunately, she can't make the other days as well because, she has an older one who is 15 and her schooling and everything is on. So she's busy taxiing for between all 3 of them at the moment.
Okay. No, that's fine. Tell her we're missing her.
Oh, I'm sure I will. She loved it as well.
Right, yeah. So we can sing to Lord Nrsingadev. This is for the protection of everybody, especially on this call. We like to seek Lord Nrsingadev's protection, especially in these crazy times at the moment, so that everybody remains safe, sound, physically, mentally, and spiritually as well. And this is where Lord Nrsingadev, we can petition him and request him to please protect us. Oops, so what have I done? Oh, I see.
Nothing.
Oh, I see. That's where I've got it. Okay. So, who wants to sing to Lord Nrsingadev? Who would like to sing?
Prabhu, shall I sing?
Okay. Yes,
Yeah.
of course.
And
Yes,
just
yes.
once?
Just once.
Yeah, just once, please. Yeah. And with this time, we can also read the English translation.
Namaste Narasingaya Hiranyakashi Purvaksha Jai Lord Shingadev ki jai.
Jai.
Jai Prahlad Maharaj ki jai.
Jai. Ruchi, would you like to read the English?
Yeah, Hare Krishna.
Hare
Hare Krishna.
I offer my obeisance to Lord Nrsimhadev, who is always giving bliss to his devotees like Prahlad Maharaj and chiseling at the hearts of demons like Hiranyakashipu. The devotee always sees Lord Krishna Nrsimha everywhere. Lord Nrsimha is within and without. Therefore, let us all take shelter of Lord Nrsimha. O my Lord Nrsimha, your hands are very beautiful, like the lotus flower. But with your long nails, you have ripped apart the wasp Hiranyakashipu. Unto you, Lord of the universe, I offer my humble obeisances. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Jai. Hare Krishna.
Krishna Dev Bhagwan ki
Jai.
jai.
Thank you very much.
So it's 8:30, and I wanted to thank everybody for coming. And Gayatri and Kamal, you want to? Who's come from your side here?
Veena is there.
Ready?
Vishal.
Veena.
Veena.
Veena is there, yes.
Very good. Thank you very much. Thank
I
you
think
so
Prerna
much.
is also there.
Who's that?
Prerna.
Prerna came, yes.
Yes, she's there.
Yeah.
She's there.
Prerna Sharma.
Fantastic. I hope they enjoyed. I hope they took something away from this. The whole idea is to share. It's such an important month. And it's so nice to see you too. Even though it's on Zoom, it's wonderful to actually see you. And
Thanks for inviting like us.
no, thank you. Thank you very much. It's really good. And Arunaben, thank you.
Thank you, Prabhuji, because you gave the opportunity.
Hare Krishna. Your blessings are very important, Anuben.
I can just give blessings from here only. I can't.
Yes,
I can't
yes,
do
yes,
anything.
yes.
Just he does it. He just does it, not me.
Very, very nice. And Anjali and Geeta, Anjalimataji, from your side, we had Raj.
Yeah, I think it was just just my brother Raj today, I'm afraid.
No, that's okay.
Yeah, I think that everybody, all children are busy with their exams.
Oh, of course. Yes, yes, yes,
Okay.
yes. No problem.
Yeah,
So
but the main
tomorrow,
thing, we're both here.
okay. So you can join anytime. Every time we have satsang. Every day is 7:30, and tomorrow is special day of Radha Kund appearance. And we are at Nita's house, Anjalimataji's. Everybody's welcome at 7:30. Same Zoom address. And at 3 o'clock at the weekends and 3:30 at the weekdays, we have on the same Zoom thing, we do different seminars. So welcome to join us anytime you want. And we'll try to give a spiritual knowledge, spiritual experience.
Sure.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, everybody.
Hare Krishna. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you, Anjalimataji.
And
Thank you so much.
thank you for to bless you both, Mataji.
Thank you. Thank you. Blessings are very important. Hare
Keep up
Krishna.
the good work.
Thank you. Thank you,
Hare Krishna,
Anjalima.
Janki.
Thank you, Janaki.
Thank you both.
Janaki, show
you.
us your altar. That was so nice.
Oh yeah, just a second. Yeah. Can you see now?
Yeah,
Wow.
nice. Nice.
Yeah. I don't know why it's doing a mirror image, but
No, I think we can see it the right way.
oh,
We
okay,
can
that's
see
good.
it. Yeah, we can see it the
Yeah.
right way.
Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Thank you.
Amazing, actually.
Mhm.
Sita Ram Lakshman Hanuman. Wow.
Yeah. Thank you. Really nice satsang.
No, thank you. Thank you for joining.
Thank you.
Hare
Haribo.
Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Swakesh. Thank you for joining.
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Aarti
Krishna.
Ben.
Rita. Aarti Ben. Wow,
Hare
fantastic.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Aarti Ben. Bhavna.
Bhavna Ben.
Bhavna Ben is there?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, yes. Hare Krishna, Bhavna Ben. Thank you. And Divana. Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Devina. Devina.
Devina. Yeah, Devina. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. So,
We got Bina as well. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Bina.
Krishna, Hare Krishna. I always miss your yoga in the morning.
Oh.
Tomorrow, 8:30.
8 o'clock in the morning.
Yes.
On the same channel.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
I've joined
Very
you a few times, but
Okay.
yeah.
Very good. Thank you for joining today. How did you find out about this?
Oh, I've been
Gayatri.
getting your emails and I came through Gayatri. Gayatri was doing it
Very
today.
good. Very good. Thank you so much. Very
Hare
good.
Krishna. See
Hare
you tomorrow.
Thank you. Yes,
you.
very good. Very good. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
And Rama Goel. Hare Krishna. No, maybe it's sometimes the mic doesn't work. So Hare Krishna Rohit. See you soon. Hare Krishna Kaushalya.